guys, how are you today? So you know who I am. I'm Belize, known as the STD Life Coach, the only one you will find, guys. I give you education, I give you psychological support, and I give you practical steps to overcome the stigma of herpes. As you see on the video, guys, I'm talking about more years, less outbreaks. More years, less outbreaks. How are you today? If you're seeing me, which is Belize, anything about outbreaks, this is the series that you're going to learn everything you can learn. If you feel like I'm leaving something out, please go in the comment. Like, who told you that desire was normal? Who told you that watching that was fine? Who told you that? If God said it in the beginning of the word, just how many times have the devil told you something was normal? Hey guys, how are you today? So I'm so excited. You know who I am. I'm Belize, the world area, and let me know, like, Belize, do a video on this, or Belize, do a video on that. And best believe, guys, I'm gonna do what I do best, is make a video about it. So I want to tell you guys, I appreciate everybody. I'm loving on everybody. I'm happy you guys are loving the So let's get into this, guys. So you know I have been living with herpes. So I've been living with HSV2, so genital herpes, for 10 years. And I've been living with HSV1. They say oral, but I think all my stuff, I think I had an oral. I don't know. I ain't really thinking about it too much, but I did have something here once before. So I'll call that a cold sore because I ain't never seen it before. And I have had that for 5 years, guys. So you're thinking like, okay, how did you have this for 10 and this for 5? Guys, I end up, as y'all know my story all the way back to the first video y'all ever seen me talk about herpes. I found out 2009 that I had herpes in April. And then I end up getting married later down the line. I got married in 2013, I believe, 2013. 2014, something like that. I got married, and after I came out of my marriage, which we had been married for almost 4 to 5 years, I ended up going to get tested, and I found out that he had HSV1, which I did not have prior to getting into a relationship with him. So that's what happened. That's how I found out I had both. Okay, so you think, okay, but at least you don't have herpes. You had one of them for 10 years and another one for 5 years. How are your outbreaks look? And this is a good thing, because I get this question all the time based off research that we see, based off articles, based off blogs that say the longer you have herpes, the less outbreaks you have. Let me tell you that. That's kind of like a little true and a little false. Let me tell you why. Because at the end of the day, number one, let me tell you why it's true. It's true to a certain extent, because as you have herpes longer, you learn what your triggers are. And we talked about triggers in so many videos, but I'll go over that again. So that's stress is our number one, or any psychological distress or stress under your body. So that can be sickness, that can be you know, working out, anything like that that causes extra stress to your body. The next thing is certain foods you eat, which could be chocolate, nuts. Some people it's junk food and drinking alcohol. Another thing is friction from sex, friction from clothes. Some people, it can be direct sunlight, too much exposure to the sun if you have oral outbreaks. And then hormonal changes. So for women, it's typically their menstrual cycle. Alright, so those are the main triggers that you typically have. So as you have herpes longer, you know your triggers. You know what causes your outbreaks, because you don't have it a long time. Okay, so you kind of know what your body feel like. You know what it feel like when it's coming on. You kind of know when something is going wrong with your body, so you know when or when not to do anything at that time. So that is the reason why it's typically lowers your outbreaks, because at the end of the day, you simply just know your triggers. That's all I can say. You simply just know your triggers. You know just what to do, how to deal with yourself. You kind of know what to avoid. You know how much you can do with any of those things, or how to prevent those things from happening. Okay? So let's go back over to the other side, where it's kind of like a no, because at the end of the day, depending on what your trigger is, it's something you cannot change. So if you have a certain disorder that is causing you to have outbreaks all the time, if you have a disorder or you have a sickness or anything like that, you really can't do anything about it. You kind of just got to learn how to shorten your outbreaks. If your menstrual cycle is what's causing you to have outbreaks, there ain't nothing you could really do other than try to find out find a birth control of some sort that literally cuts your outbreak, cuts your period off, which that's not healthy. It happens, that's what I'm having happen now, and I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm just saying that's the only way that you can say that. So I won't say more years guarantee less outbreaks, because at the end of the day, it depends person to person. I know y'all get sick of me saying that, but it's the truth. Herpes is so different for every person, and you do not want to be looking at me or any other individual that you read online or anywhere expecting their situation to be the same. Everybody's situation different. Everybody, how they deal with herpes different. Even their outbreaks look different. Even if they even having outbreaks, everybody is different. So I really want to just come on and let you guys know, kind of real quick and real, is that more years, less outbreaks is not a guarantee. And I know you're like, Belize, I'm so sick of you telling me that, because now I got this anxiety again. Stop having anxiety by everything I say. I'm telling you the truth, and the truth will set you free, because at the end of the day, I want you to know everything, so then you could just learn yourself accordingly. That's where a lot of us fail, where we just do not have enough information, so we pick up everything that people say and just believe it's true for ourselves. But if you know enough information, you will just learn, like, I know all this information, and now let me see what applies to me. Stop applying everything to yourself and just take the time to learn yourself. And I know that's the frustration part, but at the end of the day, you're going to be with you until the Lord take you home. So until that point, you need to take the time to learn how it will be for you. But I will tell you guys that that's not fully true for every individual. For myself, it has been like that, where I really didn't have that many outbreaks in the beginning. I can just truly tell you that I never really had a whole bunch of outbreaks. I think one year, I speak for this year. This year I have about 6 outbreaks. But COVID-19 is happening. Quote unquote, a recession is happening, which is not really affecting me. But at the end of the day, that's going on. Just, you know, police brutality. It's just a lot going on psychologically, and physically. It's a lot going on in the world. So I am feeling the heat of everything, trying to balance everything, still trying to, you know, give you guys what y'all need, and also still serve in the areas I need to serve, and also making sure I'm feeding myself and my children and people who are around me. So it has been a lot. So I have had more outbreaks this year in the beginning of the year than I have ever had. I typically have 4 outbreaks a year, sometimes less. But this year I have had plenty, and I ain't feeling it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not happy about that. But at the end of the day, I know, just based off what I've learned over the years and what I have studied, also everybody's different. So I really want to come on and tell you guys that. Also give you a feed to let you know that you just got to learn yourself. And at the end of the day, learn how to take care of your outbreaks. Learn how to treat your outbreaks. Because at the end of the day, sometimes you can't avoid them all, but my whole thing is, how do you treat them all? Because you want to make sure you treat them the way that makes you feel comfortable, to make it like, oh, it's not the worst thing ever, that you can treat it and you can move forward and you can move through that outbreak quicker than you have in the last years or last couple months. So y'all always know, if you need me, I'm here. I'm here for sessions. I have sessions available just this week. So this is the beginning of July, if you watch this video late, or rewatch this video, but at the beginning of July, I am available today on this Tuesday, June 30th, and I'll be available on Friday, guys, just to you. I got a conference to go to, which I'm super excited about. I'm going to a conference on July 1st and 2nd, so I will not be available to you guys. But at the end of the day, I'm super excited. Y'all know I'm here. Go to www.stdlifecoach.com for any sessions. If you need natural outbreak products, guys, I got them, guys. I have the Itch Be Gone spray, the Speed Up cream, the Wash Out soap, and the Relax Me tea, and I have a travel size of the Speed Me Up, and also a travel size of the Wash Out soap, guys. So you have those things that you can give a try. Let me know how you feel about it. I love the products. I use them constantly. Okay, I use my products, like my Wash Out soap is my only soap that I use on my genitals, period. And it has been the bomb, and I feel like when I don't use it, I can feel a difference in my projectile. Okay, but at the end of the day, guys, I absolutely love the products, and I would love for you to try them. Go over to the website as well, and go over to the Overcomer store, and you will get everything you need, guys. I love you guys. You know where to find me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.